The conference. With strong Toledo ties each year, Northwest Ohio high schools routinely send several football players to the college level. And as Mark Coons tells us, one area school may boast a pair of starters in the Big Ten.
A year ago, Ohio State and Northwestern met for the Big Ten championship game at Lucas Oil Stadium. Now this season, both the Buckeyes and Wildcats are looking to replace the bulk of their linebacking core. And both Ohio State and Northwestern could be turning to St. John's Titans to fill in starting roles. Dallas Gant with Ohio State and Peter McIntyre for the Wildcats.
I think Peter McIntyre's got a chance to be maybe a name that everybody talks about after the year. Incredibly athletic, amazing functional strength. He has had to wait his turn, and maybe at another school that kind of young man transfers. But he had an outstanding spring, and if you really look at the tape, he may be he's on that short list of one of the best special teams players in the Big Ten. And so he's waited his turn, and I'm excited to watch him play. Well, he can run and he can hit, so that's pretty important for a linebacker. I mean, he's overcome so much from when he got hurt in high school to having to wait his turn and be patient now to, be, as we, walk into camp, a starter. So I'm just so happy for him. It's been a long road to get there, and it's his time, and I know he'll do everything he can to help our team win.
Dallas Gant's a guy who's been hyped up, but we didn't get to see him in the spring game because he was hurt. Well, that's 2 springs. I mean, you go back to the COVID year, everybody missed that one, but he's got another one on top of that. And as a player who's really trying to cement their spot and to develop the skills that they really need to be successful at a high level, playing linebacker at Ohio State, you hate missing those reps. The one thing that I understand about him is he's a grinder in the weight room. We've seen that just by how his body has physically developed. Also a very smart player. And I think when you're a veteran player and you're intelligent, a lot of times you can replace the physical rep on the field with the mental rep in the film room. And so you're hoping that he was able to kind of make up some of the ground there. It's not a one-for-one exchange, but it can get pretty daggone close. So definitely want to see what he looks like in training camp, get the confidence there. But overall, you don't want to miss the spring, but as a smart player, you feel like you can make it up a little bit.
A lot of unknown there. Lost 4 really good players and have to replace them. But the good news about that position is Dallas, Tarja, and Kayvon have been in the program for a while now. So, they're right in line, so now they just need to take the next step. Everything leads us to believe they will.
Of course, Gant and McIntyre aren't the only Titans in the Big Ten, as Austin Byer provides depth on the Minnesota offensive line. And on September 2nd, the Gophers will host the Buckeyes to open the season. In Indianapolis, Mark Coons, BCSN.